For a limited time only, head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS for 15% of all purchases. Not only can you purchase coins, you can purchase players, you can purchase training, you can sell coins for a little bit of extra bread. Who can use extra bread? You can get your solos done. You can pay to get your level grinded. You can sit back and relax and let someone do the dirty work for you. Go to the link in the description and make sure you click it and head on over to MrMuckCoin.com and use code GS for 15% off all your purchases. What's going on, guys? GS here. Welcome back to another Madden 20 video. Today we're going to take a look at the new content that was released today. We have not one, but two, as we do a vicious throat clear. We have two new flashback players that are available. Now, you can just get them in a pack, or you can do these sets with training to get yourself a guaranteed flashback pack, but you can technically pull them out of a Hail Mary pack or something like that. You know, it's not likely, but you're capable of pulling a flashback player out of any pack. The two new flashback players, as you can take a look at, the offensive player this week is 86 overall, Derrick Henry, and defensively we have an 87 D tackle, Gerald McCoy, that is also available for this week. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them, and I'll give my opinion on what we think about them. Let's see, is Solo Battles back this week? Are they back? Are they back? Are they back? They are back. Solo Battles made a return this week, which is good. So that right there is always good. So we're going to try our very best to be top 100 on this account, and on the Budget Squad account, we're just going to try to just finish them. All I want to do is finish them and hopefully get a legend tier, and I think you have to win legend on legend difficulty, I think 12 out of the 13 games, and then you're able to do that. So that's good. That Solo Battles are now back, so that's definitely good. All right, so let's take a look and see the two new cards that are available today. All right, so we're going to go to program. We're going to go straight to flashbacks. And then we're going to go to running backs. 73K for 86 overall is actually like pretty good training. Like that's like pretty all right training. So Derrick Henry right now is going for a whopping 105K. Now, when I think of flashback, I think of, players that were on different teams. Like, if we get a flashback and Ndamukong Suh for the Dolphins, like I picture things like that. Not like players on the current team and just like, oh, it's a flashback to 7 weeks ago. I don't know how I feel about that. I would prefer it. I mean, it gives them more content, obviously, because if that were the case, they could never do a flashback Henry and stuff like that. So I see it, but that's not a flashback to me, though. I want to see flashback and see them on a different team. But that's just me. But nonetheless, flashbacks are flashbacks, right? As long as the cards are good, I could care less what teams they are. But it's just, I'm used to, flashbacks when you get them, Michael Vick on the Eagles, the Sean Jackson on the Eagles, or, stuff like that. That's what I'm used to seeing from previous matches. But anyways, let's compare Derrick Henry to, let's say, Ezekiel Elliott, because it'll be unfair to, compare him to a legend, Marcus Allen. So Ezekiel Elliott is 86 overall, but he's powered up to 87. So Derrick Henry has 84 speed, 83 acceleration, 79 agility, 92 carry, 55 catching, 70 elusiveness, 82 trucking with a break tackle of 79. Now he has a ton of strength at 80. Let's take a look and see what else. He has a very, very high stiff arm at 87. I mean, sheesh. That stiff arm is really, really, really high. I don't believe he can get arm bar. Yeah, I don't think he can. If he can, then that'll definitely change a lot about this card. Because, I mean, it looks kind of like, eh. But if he can get that ability, if he can get arm bar, then he's going to be massively tough to stop. With that strength, powered up, he's going to have, 85 speed, which is not bad. It's not great. It's not Marcus Allen great. But I mean, it's not bad. Like at this point in time for running back, like that's good. You know, that's good. Great speed is going to be with Marcus Allen and Clinton Portis and those guys. But good speed, 85 powered up, good speed like that. That's good. Like you know, his speed is good. If he can't get armbar, I wouldn't see me getting this card, just because I feel like there are other options around. If you just wanted like a trucking guy to go on ahead and get the job done. I mean, if he's able to get Bruiser, I get to see. I don't know what abilities. I'm still learning the archetypes and what they're able to get and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure. Does he not have a power up card? I don't think he has a power up. I don't even think you can power this card up. Let's take a look at Gerald McCoy. Okay, yeah. So you cannot power up Derrick Henry right now. So there's no power up card. So he's gonna have to be added. So for anyone that wants this card, you're not able to add the +1 to all his attributes by powering him up. So you would have to just go on ahead and stay with the stock card as it is here. And then you can raise his attributes by your team chem or your chemistries. You know, if you have zone run, power run, deep threat, whatever it is you decide to put. So yeah, unfortunately you can't power him up right now. But Gerald McCoy you can power up, and Gerald McCoy right now is going for a little under 100K at 97. We'll go on ahead and we will do a comparison here, and we will take a look. So he has 64 speed. Obviously not the fastest guy in the world, but you know, when you get a Gerald McCoy, you don't expect him to go on ahead and just be, you know, disgustingly fast. You know, you know he's a run stopping archetype, and you know, you rely on him to get you some sheds and just create havoc in the run game. And you know, although be very slow, you know, just get off of a block and just force the quarterback outside the pocket, and that's always a plus. You know, if I can go on ahead and, you know, get a slow tank right at the nose tackle, going ahead and force you, you know, even if he sheds, even if you run away from him, just force you to get away from the pocket, you know, and have my outside guys track you down. That's always good. So 64 speed, 78 excel, 86 strength, 87 tackle, 86 play rec, 80 block shed, 78 power move with the finesse move of 66. So we're comparing him to Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox is, you know, +1. One good thing about Gerald McCoy is that powered up, he is an 88. So he is able to get ×2 chemistry. So if that's important to anyone, like I know I have a bunch of backups ×2, so eventually I will be getting this card just to utilize him to get the ×2, because it helps me max out my pass rush and my lockdown chems. So I'm probably going to be getting him literally just for the +1, because right now I have like a go D tackle in my lineup that has +1 pass rush. Gerald McCoy, I can add ×2 pass rush, so that right there is going to slowly help me, you know, max everything out. So little by little, you know, we can go on ahead and get that accomplished. But yeah, you know, as a block shedder, he looks good. He looks good, even though he's slow. Gerald McCoy usually gets upgrades throughout the year, like, you know, pretty decent cards. So if you do want to go ahead and invest in him, you can probably bank on him getting multiple cards later on throughout the year, because he usually always does. And he's off to a good start with the flashback. So card looks good. You know, I'm not going to expect him to get 10 sacks a game. Like, you know, John Randall definitely gets big sacks for me. But I can see McCoy just plugging up the middle and, you know, just being a tank, being a big force up there, and hopefully creating block sheds and getting good sheds to be able to, you know, prevent my opponent from running the ball too much. So those are the two new cards today. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys like any of these? I mean, they're like, you know, there's nothing wild about them. I mean, neither of them are like a must-have. I mean, this right here for 70K is just too good to. I mean, let me scoop that up. That's just good training. We're just gonna scoop this up for good training. We'll just take that up for training. 70K, that's good training. We'll take it. We'll take the training on that. But you know, none of them are like a must-have in my opinion. in my opinion, like when Andrew Luck dropped, like he was looking like really, really, really good. So was McCourty for the speed. I mean, the two new guys that we have are like, I could see, like, if no one is interested, I could see why. But if guys are interested, I could see why. So we're not really, you know. I wonder how much training is it for a pack? Because maybe we could just open a pack up one time for the coacher, right? 70K got us one pack. Is what, almost 1,800? Almost 1,800. Or should I just keep the training? I don't know. Because I'm going to get a 70K card and then I'm just going to lose out on like 400 training. But let's just do it for the coacher. We're going to open up a flashback pack, see who it is we get. And we got 87 McCoy. Look at that. What are the odds, man? What are the odds that we open up the pack and we indeed get the brand new flashback, man? I spent 70, quick sold it, and end up getting a hundo, like 100K. So, I mean, that's good. So, like, now, if I really wanted to get him, because you take a look at my defense, we do have a 92 overall defense, and I was able to accomplish that by getting Henderson yesterday. Right now, I'm at 30 lockdown, but I'm at 19 pass rush. So one more guy would allow me to get 20. I mean, it doesn't help much because it's only +1 pursuit and press. But little by little, I want to try and get 30 out of 30. I want 30 lockdown and 30 pass rush. So I would need 88s everywhere to accomplish that, I think, right? Because how many players here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there's 25. So, yeah, it's not even possible. Because if 25 guys all have ×2, that's 50. So right now it's not possible to get 30. 30 and 30. The only way would be for me to get like ×3. I would need ×3 guys. But still, I'm gonna still do it as much as I can. And once the ×3 starts, coming out little by little, we'll be able to do that. But yeah, so we got Gerald McCoy. Even though I'm gonna get him at some point, I think right now I'm just gonna go ahead and sell him, just because of I think he'll get cheaper eventually. I think he's just at 100K right now because he just came out. Or I can get rid of for the training. It's like 100K or the training. Now 100K can get me about 2,100 training. So if I sell him for close to 100K, I think I'm better. Problem is I'm not going to get 100K for him because so many people are there. I don't know. We'll figure what to do with him. It's your boy GS, man. We're going to go on and signing out, man. Appreciate the support as always. Until next time, peace.